Excellencies, it is my pleasure to be speaking with you today in my capacity as COP27 President-designate. Allow me to start by thanking the Indonesian presidency of the G20 for convening this meeting and for the commendable work that is being carried out in preparation for the G20 summit in November, especially on climate sustainability and energy transition as designated priority issues for the G20 presidency. Excellencies, in October of last year, the G20 Rome Leaders Declaration highlighted the need to accelerate climate action across mitigation, adaptation, and finance, recognizing that G20 members can significantly contribute to the reduction of global greenhouse gas emissions. This declaration was crucial in sealing the outcome at Glasgow. Yet today, almost a year after the strong political commitment and determination shown in Rome and in Glasgow by G20 leaders and the entire international community, the geopolitical realities the world is grappling with and the ensuing energy crisis have, unfortunately, opened the door for backtracking on climate commitments. It is concerning to see coal coming back as a source of energy in some parts of the world. It is equally concerning that climate finance commitments, especially the $100 billion goal, are still lagging behind in implementation, while the needs of developing countries continue to rise. Most recently, estimated by the UNFCCC's Standing Committee on Finance to amount to 5 to 11 trillion US dollars. Today, as only a few weeks separate us from COP27 and Sharm el-Sheikh, Egypt reiterates the need to further accelerate climate action on all fronts, namely in adaptation, loss and damage, as well as climate finance, in addition to adopting more ambitious mitigation measures to keep the 1.5 degrees target within reach. Egypt also believes that the role of the G20 is essential in this regard. As the biggest and the most politically and economically influential group of countries, G20 members should play a leading role in ensuring that the challenges created by the current global situation do not serve as a pretext or justification for the continued delay in the fulfillment of climate pledges or backtracking on hard-earned gains in the global fight against climate change. Excellencies, despite all challenges, Egypt is bent on hosting a successful COP in Sharm el-Sheikh, building on the transformative agenda initiated in Paris and finalized at the successive COPs in Marrakesh, Katowice, Madrid, and Glasgow. COP27 will strive to continue leading the way through the different work streams under the UNFCCC, the Kyoto Protocol, and the Paris Agreement, aiming at achieving additional breakthroughs, placing science at the heart of the international climate decision-making process, and ensuring that the multi-layered climate regime remains guided by rules, principles, and ambitions. Egypt also reaffirms its commitment to an inclusive COP, where all parties and stakeholders are given the platform to engage on all matters of priority, showcasing their commitment and contribution to the global effort to address climate change and ensuring the integration of all views for a collective and inclusive transformation that leaves no one behind. To this effect, engagement at COP27 will go beyond the formal negotiations process with the inclusion of key thematic days throughout the conference on issues such as energy, adaptation, water, agriculture, decarbonization, youth, gender, and civil society, among others, enabling broad interaction with and among the various stakeholders. The voice of youth, women, civil society, and indigenous people will be at the center of these discussions. Alongside a number of impactful and implementable multi-stakeholder initiatives will also be launched at COP27, serving as tools through which all governmental and non-governmental actors can contribute to the efforts against climate change. Excellencies, I am positive that the G20 countries will contribute to this envisaged success. I trust that your meeting today will provide the necessary platform for your countries to deliberate on the issues we all now expect will feature strongly at COP27. I look forward to the outcomes of this meeting, especially those related to the issues of loss and damage, the Mitigation Work Program, the Global Goal on Adaptation, and Climate Finance. I call upon all of you to contribute effectively to this discussion with a view of achieving strong and balanced outcomes that would pave the way for success at COP27. I thank you, and I look forward to welcome you all at COP27 for an unforgettable experience in Sharm el-Sheikh. Thank you.